Hello members, welcome to Motion RC. I'm James and doing a little quick and dirty video here about our new membership option on YouTube. Obviously, a lot of channels are doing it. They provide memberships, so we felt we'd jump on board because it is a good way for us, now that we've been doing our live show and we consistently do it every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern, we're noticing that as the shows get bigger, it's harder to find and sort through all the questions. So the biggest reason we're doing this is if you join membership, we put it at the lowest price possible. We have one tier, 99 cents. Basically what that's going to do is allow us to hopefully see you more when you're in those live shows and you have questions. So every week we do a question and answer session on every live show, but think about the big live shows we do when we have a new product release and you want to make sure your question gets heard, because we like to answer our customer questions. If you sign up for a membership there, you're going to get access to priority, if you will, having your questions and also comments on all videos. When you sign up for a membership on YouTube, you stand out more in the chat, on the comments, because you get one of these cool badges. We have 6 tiers since our company is veteran owned. They are Navy guys, so we did the tier badges on Navy badges. So we got Lieutenant, Captain, Admiral, Fleet Admiral, I think a Commander one in there, and those will progress as you join and stay as a member longer. We also have access to some custom emojis, and we'll make more of those, and obviously we'll shout you out on our channel from time to time, but that's just the lowest tier. Eventually we may go to a bigger tier with some more behind the scenes content, things like that, but for right now we're doing it at 99 cents a month. What is available to us, that is the lowest price possible. We're not interested really in, revenue from YouTube. We're just doing it as a way for you, if you enjoy the content we create, if you like talking to us here at Motion RC, when we have our product managers on, when we have customer service staff visit, when we have special guests on our live show, that's the biggest thing. You'll be able to ask those questions. We'll be able to see them easier, make sure we don't miss anyone. So if you'd like to become a member, you're going to see this new join button. It's going to be down on the subscribe side of every YouTube video, right here on the main page of our YouTube channel. You click that button and it has all the information on how to join and get started, and we hope you do. And so guys, that'll do it for us here at Motion RC. Join us every week live, watch the videos, like them, share them if you can, and as always, continue to visit motionrc.com for the best RC products. Thanks guys, I'm James, and we'll see you soon at Motion RC. everybody. Welcome back to Motion RC Live. It is episode 13, I believe. And yeah, you guys saw it. Thank you. I'm seeing everybody like join now. So this is new for us. We're doing channel memberships, but just one membership as for right now. But you know, it just seems to make sense. It seems like what, you know, other channels do. And we thought the best way to do it is, you know, lowest price, 99 cents a month, because that's the lowest YouTube will allow you to do. But basically what we can offer that is we notice that when these shows get, you know, big, especially on the weeks, you know, when we have new releases, so many questions come in. This is the first time I've experienced seeing like the back end side of memberships. I didn't realize that all members, when you, I guess when you join, you know, it's showing at the top right now with bars, but I love that now I can see your badges there. It'll be easier for us to sort through when you guys have those questions on every live show. Those badges will show up, I believe, on comments in videos. We're going to make sure that we get those questions answered as best as possible. But then also, we will do a, you know, I opened up the super chat feature. So that is a feature, again, in order to get these things, YouTube wants their, you know, their cut. But that'll be able to, if you don't want to join the channel for 99 cents a month, when we do have those big live shows, you could always drop, you know, people pay for their questions to be answered. So just, you know, $1, whatever it is, whatever the lowest amount of bid, at least we'll see it go to the top. So we're not trying to sort through all the questions, because we'll miss questions when the chat goes. I mean, if you guys have been here, especially for like the MiG release and the Gripen, we had, you know, there were 1,000 people in the chat, I believe, and the comment section just flies by so fast. So hopefully this will help us better suit. And then, you know, let's play with this. Let's see how far it goes. I'd happily do more memberships. And, you know, I've talked to Alpha about this. We've talked, he might do, you know, private chats. We got a lot of ideas if we're going to go up a bigger tier. But for right now, let's get, you know, the memberships going with the 99 cents feature. So I just want to call out, because I have to do this now. Got it. We got Michael Raja. We got C Mafia joined. Victor Shamulus I saw join. Who else popped in? Chuck, I believe. Dad's RC. Chris is there. Chuck Pierce. Ken Sprouse. Thank you guys so much for getting the ball rolling. I got to check, you know, afterwards to see who was our first member and who's going to be the first one. Because in 2 years, you get the Fleet Admiral. They only allow 6 badges, so they're Navy. So I think it's Ensign is where we start when you're a new member. 1 month later, you become a Lieutenant. Then you're going to be a Commander, then a Captain, then an Admiral, 4-star, but then a Fleet Admiral. Fleet Admiral comes through for the 2-year mark. So who will be our first?
Vic's got it on his calendar now. 2 years from today, he'll be a Fleet Admiral.
April 2nd. Of 2023, we will have some Fleet Admirals. You will have earned that Fleet Admiral status. And now I believe when you get at least 2 members, you can add another emoji. So I'm gonna have to go through and make some more custom emojis. That'll work. Arthur, I'm not sure how you could do it on a smartphone. You might just have to do it on your computer when you get home.
Open up, like, the
I don't know.
Version on your phone.
Yeah, the desktop, maybe, yeah, desktop version on your phone of, you know, if you log in. I'm not actually too sure how this all works now that it's open. They, like, don't show you anything until you unlock the power, and then you get to see the back end later. So,
2 more. Call them out.
2 more. Scotty G, RC, thank you so much. And David Ovenden, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Yeah, it's cheap, you know, not bad. And you don't have to keep the subscription going if you don't want, but then I think you'll have to restart your badge process if you're, you know, if you got to get that. I can't wait to see. I got to join on my own personal,
Yeah,
just
right.
so when I make a comment from my own personal one, I want to be a Fleet Admiral. For sure. But guys, welcome to the show this week. So as I said last week, I'm off next week. So we'll talk about it, you know, down the line. We're here. Down the line of the show, Alpha is going to be joining the show. He's going to be hosting the show next week. So people asking where Alpha is, there is an Alpha emoji to go. Ryan Siebel, welcome to the, this is going to go too fast. Welcome to the customer community. You are a community captain now, and thank you so much. Yeah, so Alpha's going to run the show next week, and then I will return As I said, I'll be heading to the magical world of Disney. Now that we open memberships, I'm taking all this money and running to Disney immediately. John Killen, welcome to the community. I made your new banner in our Facebook community this morning. I saw that picture pop up. I love how you do the little scale trucks around your Corsair, man. You go hard. So I just spruced it up a bit, and that'll work. So I'm glad this is working. Arthur RC, I hoped Arthur would come in. You'll see yourself a little later in the show as well. Oh, this is getting funny. This is really cool. But as far as this week goes, we had another awful weather week. I didn't get a chance to go out and fly, and obviously, when you take a vacation, doesn't necessarily mean you get a week off work. You just have to do everything this week before you leave. So I was doing 2 weeks worth of work today. Make sure it's all running. There'll be a lot of videos. You'll see me on the channel next week. Pre-recorded stuff. The beauty of pre-recorded stuff. But this is awesome. So Paul McNeil is the only show on YouTube that goes out of focus. I don't understand how that would be possible. It always looks great to me when I replay it.
He just needs to change it from the bottom right.
The bottom right of your screen. You could change the level of frame rate that comes in your thing. So you can go to 1080, 60, and you're going to see it perfect. It might be your computer end doing that. George Watch, please post a direct link. It should be in the description of this video. Click show me more, right? Probably be down here below me. The direct link to join should be there, George. So if it's not, then I apologize. Alex, you're gonna have to keep me in tune when somebody joins, because I will give you a shout out. But then what I'll probably end up doing too is making graphics maybe each week on that, starting soon. We could get new members, I'll happily do that and throw that in there. Discover RC, is that a new one? There he is. New member. Seth B, welcome to the Motion RC customer community. Where were you on that one?
I was typing back to Paul being like, I'm going to get fired if it's actually out of focus.
This is awesome. This is awesome. So guys, again, thank you for joining. And this show is going to be full of Anders Ramstrom. Thank you so much, man, for joining. This show is going to be mostly dedicated to the community. We had a big community week, so on the weeks where we don't have as much to show you, this is where the community gets to shine on a show like this. What's up, Nate? I see Nate in there. I see GB in there. Awesome. Mateo, do I feel weird rewatching my shows? Yes. Yeah. I feel weird like anyone else. I hate hearing my own voice, so I don't watch too often, but it's funny whenever I'm doing a Hobby Eagle gyro, whenever I'm doing an Admiral Stability Plus, sometimes I gotta go back and watch my own videos sometimes. Think, what did I say on this? How do I do this? Those are always fun when you have to watch yourself explain to yourself, which is really funny. But real quick, you have some footage of what we were playing with. We did get out with 2 more of the cars. You see, we're getting some more surface videos coming out on these XK cars. So 2 more are coming, and we had a great time with these. This is the Vortex 18th scale, and I showed these, I think, 2 weeks ago. I had them on the table, but this video will pop up next week. And then another one after. This thing's super fun. Again, they're all 2S powered. They're all ready to run. A great price range for what they, are for beginner. And I was messing around. I was just going full throttle. And the whole point for me to drive them around was I wanted to bang them around and see what they can take. So, I'll happily, in essence, break them. And just see how long do I get what I expect. Most people I wouldn't expect to go as hard as probably I did at the start, but these were awesome. They can, especially this little one is so torquey and, very low center of gravity, so really it hugs the pavement. It'll flip occasionally if you jerk it too hard on the steering, but overall I was impressed with that one. And then the bigger version, I think this is this one. This is the, why am I forgetting the name of it?
Evolution?
Well, the Evolution is what it says on the side, but it's a different name. This is the, I believe, the 14th scale buggy from XK, and again 2S powered as well. And now this one I got to play with the suspension a little bit. I want to bring it down a little lower. Again, I'm learning cars, but it was also a lot of fun. These 2 I didn't want to jump though on my ramp that I built because I just didn't want to break the the spoiler on top. So for these, but we did find recently, a local there is a local RC car track near me, so I want to get in touch with them and try to take some of these there, and also some Kyosho's we're going to get in, some of the Corrali cars, and take them to an actual indoor course. And they do, you know, they have a course where they, if you guys ever been to an RC track, I remember years ago, Alex and I had been to one when we were both in New York, and they're fun. And every month they change up the courses inside, and they got, like, you know, the AstroTurf on the bottom. They have set jumps.
We got 2 more.
Stephen Thomas, Spencer Keith, welcome to the Motion RC Community Captainship. We have some, who's going for Fleet Admiral? It'll cost you $24 and 2 years of time. Actually, $24 minus, what, 24 cents. So not even 24, it's cheap.
What a deal.
Mm-hmm. But that's awesome. So these car videos are coming in, guys, and check out the XK stuff because we're going to have a lot more coming in there. But let's get going to our community. And, oh, and you see the hoodies, man. Hoodies are great. I saw somebody call them out. We'll get to that. They're awesome. So customer community coming in. Is GB's face? Yeah, you see it highlighted right there. There he is. Going, and where are we starting? This is Twisted Grin. I saw this pop in. Looks like he customized the Black Horse DO335, or DO, as I would like to say it. I thought that looks sweet. So it looks like he added some weathering to it. I never saw the one, you know, out of the box how it comes. But again, going into these threads, love that. Love the size of it, and one of my favorite ones. RC Pilot H, welcome to the MRC Community Cap. We need like a light. Yeah. You need a bat signal, bat phone that just like highlights so I can see it.
I gotta figure out a way that every time it joins, it like plays something on our screen automatically.
Oh yeah, we can do that. I believe we can do that. I've seen other shows that I watch have that feature.
I'll just hit awesome every time I see it. From that
awesome. That's so cool. We got Rich Johnson. I love this pic popping up. He must be a fan of the Sherman, I think. This is his base, so you can never have... He hit smooth instead, but it is smooth as well. But, you know, the Shermans look great. Love seeing the tank stuff. I love all the figurines. I think that's what he was highlighting there. And in the next little while, we are going to... we'll start having more figurines for the tanks and such. Mike Bird! Mike Bird, welcome to the Motion RC Community Captainship. You can be another Fleet Admiral in the future, I hope. What do we got next? Oh, Rich Johnson. Nope. This is Faye. Phaehv. This is their squawk names. I saw this pop up in the AL37, and just another awesome scheme. I love it. Western Airlines. I love the W. I like the vintage AL37 schemes. Yeah. Probably more than... It's either the funky wild or awesome, like Pixar and Star Wars, or the, you know, these old school looking schemes, the way planes used to look when it was more simple. Something about it just appeals to me, but I love the silver on it. Looking great. So good work there, and hopefully you post more. Then we got Michael Rader. Love this. He's working on his P40 from Black Horse, and one of my favorite features about these big Black Horse models is the CG. The fact that you can put it upside down. I got the same. That's exactly how I do it, because he's got the Robart, you know, stand on the bottom, pulling it up one-handed, show everyone in the family how strong you are, and then bring it outside for a beautiful pic. I hope to see it fly, Michael. I love it, and we are, again, I'm now calling out my friend Jason, who has this one. We want to film it. He's afraid to fly it at CCRC, so we're waiting for a better spot and some better weather to go meet up and do this. But I told him that I'd fly it at CCRC if he doesn't want to, because I flew but he says gas is going to be too hard at our field with the big Warbird. I disagree. I think you can get it done, but I digress. LB, guys, if you want to check out something cool, LB on Squawk, go into the Flightline Corsair thread. He is in the process, or he 3D printed the cowl opening, the cowl exhausts on the Corsair. So he cut the front off of the Corsair, as you can see. Looks like he's adding some sparring in there. And then check out this 3D printed part that he made. I love it. Really cool. I've seen guys in the past, they've made working ones and such, but this looks like just a nice upscale detail. Maybe John Killen, this is something your Corsair might need, unless he is LB on. No, he's not. I don't think he is. I was like, this could be him. He could have a fake account. But it looks awesome, so I'm going to keep updating on that progress. I saw Todd in the chat. Aros, love that you glassed the Freewing F18. It looks really nice. He put a clear coat on it. Looks really sweet. And one thing I will say, we'll talk about next week, Aros is going to be joining Alpha on the show next week. You guys will get a chance to talk to him. That's Todd Breda. He is, like I say, he's an OG Motion employee. So, you know, you're going to get to hear from him and, you know, talk to him. Not see him. He's video shy, but you will hear him. He'll have some pictures. He has his own videos that he shares, but, you know, he is like lead squawk moderator as well. So a lot of people know him by Eros, and he'll be joining the show next week as well. So that looks great, and I think that does it for Hobby Squawk. And you can see my new mug with our new logo on it. Again, Teespring, we'll get there. Merch, I'm loving the merch store. I have to buy it all myself, but I love it. I don't get anything for free from there, but it's awesome. Moving on, yeah, Todd, it turned out, it looks great, man. It looks awesome. It looks, I don't know if it's your camera, it looks like the blue is a little lighter, or did you paint it? I don't even know, did you buy the Blue Angels one, or did you buy a base gray and then make your own Blue Angels one? But it looked a little lighter blue than the one I see on my wall, unless I'm just, you know, I'm colorblind a little bit, but we'll see. Professional crasher, Todd Breda. Okay, so Facebook, man. Facebook was packed. So let's get started. This one was just recent. Jonas Jorgen? Maybe it's a Jorgen? SJ. Tolga, welcome to the Motion RC Community Captainship. Love that you're involved. I always say Tolga, but T-O-1-G-A. But Tolga just sounds awesome. But anyway, Jonas, you see what he did? He took his grippin and he moved the nose gear back. So I saw somebody ask him the question, does it tip? I don't know if he's flown it yet, if he's tried it, or if he just sat it outside. But it looks cool. So he did the manipulation. He managed to, I guess, he didn't show any pictures inside the cockpit, so go blast him on Facebook to let him open up the cockpit. I want to see where he put the retrack, how he aligned the retrack to get it good, to get it there. But I'll be interested to see. It's awesome that somebody was going to do it, so it was awesome to see it done, and I'll be happy to see where it goes from there. But always love to see customizations like that, like a real customization. John Phillips with his Dora posted. I like this one. Looks like he's, you know, got out his rattle cans. But what I like the bottom, if you have trouble seeing your plane, you won't with that. Candy cane the bottom a little bit, but the red with white stripe. But it looks cool. It's different and simple in its idea. But I'm wondering if that is, you know, it looks like it's probably just sticker stripes on top. Oh, and then we have John. Where is he? Always doing crazy stuff. I love it. So he had his customized. He added the yellow to the Freewing ME262. Then he had an accident with it. He said he landed too hard and caught a gopher hole or something. I don't know, ripped his whole nose off. But then, when in doubt, turn it into something else and just go nuts with an awesome looking scheme. Like this one, man. Get this outside. This
awesome. You want that. I can tell you.
2021, 2022 March Mayhem competition. This might be a worthy adversary there. We didn't have any 262s in the.
Yours should have been in there.
Mine should have. I can't join. I'm not allowed. That would be rough. No problem, Toga. Thank you, man. And again, guys, when I talk about the questions, when we get to the question and answers, obviously then we'll answer. But if I'm busy talking about something and I miss. Don't ask any questions, whether you remember or not, until we get to those Q&A sessions, and that's where I'll be sure, because I got to live up to if you're spending your hard-earned 99 cents, I got to live up to what I promised. What was promised? Jason Laponin? Love this pop-up. Where'd this come from? An awesome F-18? Like, here's one that would have been fantastic in the March Mayhem tournament. That was awesome. Looking really good. I love the work, especially around like the nozzles where the verts meet the fuse. Obviously looks like might be graphics sticker, I'm assuming, but the loadout on it, he went hard in the paint. So we love seeing that. Yeah, I'm with you, John. 262 is absolutely one of my favorites. I love flying around my custom where I put the gun on the front. I love it. Then we have Ivan Castellanos. Love seeing this. So this is not the 70 mil Arctic camo. He took the F-16 90 mil and did his own Arctic camo, put his loadout on it, and it just looks really sweet. The Arctic camo is one that I tend to like all the planes with that Arctic camo scheme. It's just, it looks cool. Maybe it's played out because a lot of, there's a lot of options there for it, but I don't know. I think it looks great. And he did a great job doing it. Yeah, boot him. That's, yeah, we don't like that stuff. Get that out of the chat. What do we got? So after Ivan Castellanos, so then there were a couple videos that popped up. Let's try Lino. Is it Lino? This was, I'm trying to remember because I did just, oh yeah. So what do you guys think? Some people are saying overboard, but he uses like a fire blanket for when he charges. I thought this was cool, and I don't understand how people would say overboard when, you know, safety. I think it's probably a great idea in general. Might be a little, maybe a little overboard, but everybody, if I can stress, be safe with your LiPo usage. Never, like, even if you had this set up, never leave them alone. Whenever I'm charging in my house or at home, I always do it somewhere, fireproofing, and I'm always next to them. I never, I will, if I was going to charge them outside, I might leave them if they were way off in the yard, not next to my house, but I always charge near them. And I always leave, if I have to leave, even if I have to run upstairs to refill my coffee, I'll shut all the chargers off, unplug everything, come back down, plug it all in, and restart the process. I never leave them unattended. That's probably the worst thing you could do, but adding a little extra security insurance is always worth it with LiPos. So do it. Moving on, Justin, did you guys check out? He went live a couple times. Justin Lamb in the chat there. He went live with this F-18. Now, you're going to have to fast forward. I did not cut this down. So he talks a lot about, the intro and all that. But he was rip-roaring with his F-15 and with the F-35. I forgot to cut these videos down. The YouTube ones I was going to cut down. But now that we can scrub them, you can see it was a great flight, and I love that Justin, he's doing this on his own, but he goes out and he does it live. That's what, anything could happen live, and so far I've never seen anything bad happen to Justin live. He always comes through, but I'm waiting for the day that something just, something might go Ari, but right off the bat, take off, loop, love it, man. I mean, I love watching him fly, and hopefully one day I'm going to be able to make do on getting out there, Alex and I, to meet up with Jeremy and Justin and everybody else who's out there in Utah. We'd love to get out there and fly with you guys for sure. I got to be at this field, but look at that. That thing rips. And that's the best thing about live too, is you can't deny, what you're seeing or anything. Not that anybody is faking, what they're seeing, but I'm sure people edit out a landing or two here and there, or edit out what they don't want to show. But this looks awesome. So he's saying 142 miles per hour on his F-18. It's the stock high performance fan. Did you add something to that one or anything? But either way, it's an awesome flight. So guys, check it out. Check out his channel, 410 Productions, because he always throws his videos up there and just enjoys it. And he flies everybody's stuff. So far from just Motion RC stuff. Moving on, I saw this one. So this is Guilherme Pedroso? Yeah. Guilherme Pedroso? I feel like Ron Burgundy. I am Ron Burgundy. With a question mark on the end. But I love this L-39. It almost looks like a made-up scheme. But it's awesome. I love the chrome. It reminds me of like that Spitfire from James Bowen. Love the chromed out with the black tips, and he did some good detail work in the cockpit as well. It looks like he got some stickers on the helmets, and obviously did some cockpit details. So I love it. Really looks good.
Like it's FPV.
And it's FPV.
Unit, right?
Oh, is that what I'm seeing?
Right in the middle there.
Oh yeah, look at that. You know, I didn't even notice that. I was like too busy looking at like the detail in the back cockpit there that I didn't even notice that. Sometimes I run through so fast that I don't even see all the, that's what we got you here for, Alex. Coming through. My second eyes. So that looks awesome. Love that. I want to see the, now I want to see the video from it. That's going to be great. Then we got Albert Hudson. Love what he did to his MiG. I think I've seen this before. Some people do that, Showbird scheme on their MiG-29, but it looks awesome. It looks hot. Smooth.
Clean.
It looks smooth and clean. Yeah. I mean, it looks like one of those ones I would avoid to the death, but it does look awesome. Those stickers. Then we had the Didier Watson. I used one of these pics for the thumbnail. I love this AL-37. He's got his college, I think it's Montana State, I believe college would do that. I wonder if they have an airliner? Like, I don't even think my Giants have their own airliner. Your Jets do. Well, they should, but I don't think
Grounded. That plane's grounded.
it's grounded. But it looks awesome. It looks really cool, and it looks real. You know, so the AL-37 is one of those I posted in the community today. I just want to see everybody post their AL-37s up again in one place because I can't get enough of them. I love how, you know, the life that this plane has taken as far as customization goes is Callie could have probably a side business of just AL-37 schemes and never make another scheme for anything else. There's so many that she's probably produced at this point. It's unreal.
Grizz on the tail? Are they the Grizzlies?
I'm assuming they're the Grizzlies. I would think so. The University of Montana Grizzlies from Alaskan Airlines. It sounds right. It could be 100%. Cool. That's all that matters. It could be real or fake. It looks cool. Oh, Chris DC finally. He beat Jetman in the first round of the March Mayhem tournament with this MiG, and he had never flown it yet, but he finally got out for a couple flying videos. And again, this is another one where I posted the whole thing, but he does it nice. I don't think this is his maiden. Oh no, this one I did cut down, I believe. But it looks awesome in the air. Obviously, cell phone video, you can't really appreciate the level of detail on the bird, but I was happy to see him finally fly it. So definitely check him out. You could search for him on Facebook. I'm not sure if he has a YouTube channel. He didn't post it there, but I'm sure somebody will get out there. And if anybody can get out there with a DSLR or, you know, video camera that could zoom in on that thing, I want to see it in the air. And I love his flying location as well. Love the open space. But look at that, nice and slow. He was taking her easy out there on the beautiful MiG-29. Now I'm forgetting which one this. I don't even know what this one is. Christopher Aida. So many come through. I didn't write what it was. Let's see.
F-86 or a MiG?
Is it a MiG?
Completely off base.
I don't know. I forget which one. I saw this pop up on Facebook. This was a Facebook share, and I'm forgetting what it is. I forgot to write. I just wrote his name down, and usually I write the name and what it was. But now is anybody calling it out? Because I'm looking at a small box on a big screen, and I'm trying to see what it is and why I decided to share it. But this is what happens when you're live. Does he come by? I think he comes by for a slow pass. Oh no, Chris, this is a MiG-15. This is the ring, and his son was flying it. That's why his 15-year-old son, I believe, or 10-year-old son, I forget. He was the one piloting the 64mm MiG-15. And, you know, I just want to share that, just like, you know, love seeing kids in the hobby. That's what it's all about. That's how you know, that's how you create old hobbyists, is by starting them out young. So I was happy to see that. And he has a good landing on his MiG and around.
So I nailed it.
Oh, it's fun. It was a MiG-15, 64mm. So there it is. John Killen. Is this John again? Oh yeah, this is the one that I saw this pic when I downloaded it for the show. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make this the banner. So I upgraded a little bit, added some sky in the background, and popped it up on our community page. So that's awesome.
Boom.
Always love seeing that. John loves sharing that MiG, and I don't ever get tired of seeing it.
Corsair.
Corsair, sorry. Corsair. MiG was on the brain. Corsair. I don't ever get tired of seeing it. It's beautiful. Then we had, we'll start with the video. Marek Chojecki shared some of his custom AL37. He put a video up. And then another guy, responded saying, welcome to the club. And it was Michael Olszewski. And he's like, and he has his own version of a similar scheme, a little different, but of a similar scheme on his AL37. So love seeing that, especially when I wonder if it hurts though when you do a scheme. I remember when I did my F-18 in that USA in the with the American flag vertical tail. Whenever I see somebody pop it up again, I'm like, oh, that was my scheme. But it's not like that. It's nobody's scheme. Mark Moser, I saw him post about this. What color should he do the Avanti? And he just took the original scheme and just threw it up green. It looks like it could exist in real life. You like it? Oh, he likes green. It actually looks like a jet. It looks like could be Jet's uniform or something. But the green looks like it could always be there, whether yellow. And then on to another greenish aircraft. We have a Yak from Mac Norwood once again. He loves these NASCAR schemes. He did, I forget which bird he did, but he did one that looked like Dale Earnhardt's Intimidator one. And then I do not know anything about NASCAR, so I don't know whose car this is, but it's John Force, and that's his muse, if you will. That's what he posted up there. But it looks great. I mean, planes work in NASCAR schemes, I guess. But I like it. It's just different and something different. I love when people do something, wildly outrageous like that. That is always fun. Moving on, good to see some Roban helis seem more and more lately getting shared in the customer community, and we welcome them. This is a Bell 429, I believe. Is it the Bell? Yeah, it's a 429, but I love what he did with this. Sylvian Beaumont. Looks absolutely gorgeous, and I would love to see it in the air. Again, these things look great with the level of detail on these, and something about these helis, when you're low on the ground up again, they'll always look more real to me than the planes do for some reason. Something about the helis they really shine. NASCAR is something like 42. Billy's making left turns. Hey, I don't knock what people like. If you like NASCAR, you watch it and enjoy. But that's funny. But it's a cool looking heli there, and it was a cool looking plane from Mac. Then we had Scott Greenfield. Now, somebody in the MiG forum, I think it was Scott, might have lost his MiG recently. I saw one that had similar colors in a bunch of pieces. On the Squawk forum. I'm not sure if it was this one because his name is different on his Squawk name versus that. But Scott Greenfield, loved what you did on your grip in there, and mixed in with the 21 and the 29. So all three of them, I love the Freewing party you had going on at your field. And I wasn't sure if it was you. I know there were a couple people who have that scheme now on their MiG, so I'm not sure. It was Redford. That's not Greenfield. Scotty GRC, there he is. So that's you. This is you. And yours exists. Yours lives. That was Radford. Okay. Oh, Ryan Seibold, you joined. Did I called him out? All right. Because he had his Roban. I just changed. He was the community page for a little while with his Roban heli. Get more of them. Love it. And then we have our final update from Robert Hagen. I asked him each time to keep us posted on his Tiger 1 scheme, and he finally finished it off. And it looks awesome. It looks really good. Just the way he did those lines, how thin he got them, and he actually posted a picture within these pics you're gonna see of of the Muse, I guess, of his of a picture of the real one. There it is. And you can't tell, like, he did it so, like, that is impressive. That's like Tolga level detail on his tank, and I love it. And this is why I can't wait for the tanks to come back in stock. There's so many more I want, and Alpha has a surprise for you next week as well on that front, I believe. And we're excited. There's so many cool designs going to be heading our way as far as the tank scene goes. But I love them just to sit there and customize them. Like, that's where I want to get to. Like, I have fun, at some nights just putting on a movie in the background and just sitting there with the airbrush and go nuts on anything really. But something about the tanks, I just love dirtying them up and making them look cool. Oh, and then we had this post you guys come across. Rob Thomas, who I was shocked did not enter anything into the March Mayhem contest. But he says he will next year. But he personally called out Jeremy Saltz and the boys in Utah, he said, because he did his own military AL-37. He added a fake, the extra set of fake nacelles on the outer wingtips. He didn't put real, he didn't put EDFs in that side. But he does some impressive work, Rob. So it was nice to see that he did this. So I'm excited. But it was funny how he made the post. He's like, "I'm calling you out," and then Jeremy posts a picture of like him with his 3 now military AL-37. So it was really funny. But whatever is gonna drive you, that's awesome. But he does an extra level of work as well. Rob, he's the one with the Lakers, big Lakers Mirage he has, and all these crazy cool schemes. He really takes pride in his stuff, and you can see it on this. So that was awesome. Yes, hit some likes, and if not for me or Motion, hit them for all the people we just saw, because they are awesome. All right, guys, moving on to the YouTube scene. We had a lot. Let's start with Air Guardian, because I see him in here. And you know what? Go right to Air Guardian MiG 2, because this just posted this morning. I had a different one, Air Guardian. I had your Overcast one in here, but you got out there. So you got yourself, like Alex did, the DJI chase drone that just came out. And
I saw him hitting the geofence right there. I know that pain, Tucky. I know that pain.
If that was Tucky flying with it, then, man, yeah. At our field, there's a geofence up that we can only go so high with it. But we got to take it other places. But that shot alone, like, he has like a 12-minute video. You should definitely go check out Air Guardian, watch this, and just enjoy it. Because, again, 2 terrific pilots having fun. And Alex and I understand the talking that has to be done and the communication to stay together like that. And it looks absolutely awesome. And obviously with the DJI, it's 4K, right?
Yep.
All the time. So you can push in and make it look even closer than you really are. And it's just stable. It's not as fast as your chase drone, but,
It's got some boogie.
It's got some boogie, but it's not like the, not quite as fast, but it'll be more than enough for people who want to do stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Chasing around anything. So that was really cool, Air Guardian. And then, we don't even have to show the other one because that trumped your other video that we were going to show. Alexander Winishofer. Did I say that right? Vin. It has to be Winishofer. There's 2 H's in there, Alexandri. But I loved this video that popped up. He shared it on Facebook, but it was a link to his YouTube channel. Check out the F-16 in high alpha. This is stock from what he says in his comments and what people ask. This is the 90mm F-16, and he was just slow hovering it and alphaing. And I remember seeing Wesley Miller do this, and there it is. Super slow. We need an F-16 version. And I need one for every plane. AL-37. But it looks absolutely awesome. And this model caters to it. It really does. I guess the F-16, you see it a lot with the F-16s. But it looks really good the way he was doing it. So this is fantastic. I was happy to see this video. And any video I share, I always subscribe from the Motion account on there. So I hope to see more pop up from all your channels. I'll go through you could check all your subscriptions, and see what people are doing. So I do that periodically throughout the week to find all this stuff. And this was just a beautiful, beautiful video. So go check out his full video on his channel and just butter landing and give him a like and tell him what brought you there. All right, Arthur RC. See, this is what we do for our channel membership people. Arthur, we got your video. I already had it in here before, but he was flying around his T-33, and I love this because you just flied it around so nice and slow. It was very, relaxing and just, showing what a perfect, this is why an aircraft like this, you could do this with the Avanti, you could do it with the L-39. This is like, this type of video could show somebody who's never flown EDF, like, you could just be gentle with it. And he touches down, you could put a feather, the way he comes down on this landing. And he said it was a windy day. But look at this. Boop. Like, just perfect touchdown. And he gets excited in the video. He, screams a little bit on that landing. I would, too. That was just absolutely butter. So, Arthur, beautiful flying. And then, next time, I can't. I have to let her rip. I can't go that slow. But it's awesome to see it. I love it. Then we had a great video here, DJ Moosecom. This is the second time we featured him on here, but I'm really digging this guy's channel. I think 2-3 weeks ago we shared a video from him. He's starting to do more content, but I love his production quality. You can tell the effort is going into his videos, and this time he's doing an unboxing of the Black Horse Gilmore. So, and then he had video footage of a real one, I guess, in a museum near him. But then I just speed up through. But he talks through every piece, and I love it. For you guys who really want to know about this model, because again, I can't get every single one of these here, but I love seeing stuff like this. People who are taking their own time, and this is a model I want to get my hands on eventually. Just looking at it coming out of the box, it looks gorgeous, and I can't wait to see what he does on his maiden, if he's going to do those kind of videos. That's awesome. Then we had another Gilmore, MLRC, at the same time. It was, I don't know if this was his maiden, but you could play the sound on this one because it sounds good. But this was another Gilmore flying around on the ML Space RC channel. I love it. Now this is an electric setup. I saw somebody comment man, it sounds really good. And if you listen, I'm gonna be quiet for a sec for some of these passes. Boom, love it. It's such a beautiful model. It's one of I love that retro racer GB style. Yeah, John, I remember George Baker has a GB balsa plane hanging in his hangar that I always see, and if he ever wants to get rid of it, I hope he gets rid of it to me. A GB is something that I just want. I don't know why. It's just awesome. But nice touch and go on there.
Look at this field, though.
Yeah, this field. And with all the balsa wood in the background on those turbines, that's, killing the...
That field is nuts.
It's those big wind turbines that everybody's blaming for the balsa shortages. And now we're just flying amongst, family there, I guess, if you will. But it looks absolutely gorgeous. So that was awesome. Go check out his channel. And, yeah, Planes for Days, flying his F-15 high-performance version, I believe. Love to see this. I've got to get my F-15 out again and fly it around, because now with the, pop the high-performance in, it really wakes up the F-15 from, initially when that first came out. I'm sure the power systems just didn't match this level of scale, detail, because this is one of the heavier models from Freewing because of all the scale detail they added to that, like the air brake and such. But he does a beautiful landing on this too, with the air brake up, uses it for what it's for. But reminds me of the MiG, and he's over at Rosewood RC. So Planes for Days flies at where the EDF Jet Jam. That's the EDF Jet Jam field. I didn't see his face on the video, but I'm sure I might have met this person a couple years ago when I was out there. And, that show will be going on. We will not be in attendance, but we're going to support that show if you're going to Jet Jam. We'll have some raffle prizes there. And that'll be mid-May, right around when Joe Nall would have been. But, yeah. Right around when Joe Nall would have been. But that's awesome. I see Pontiac saying that Freewing will bring out a new F-15. Everybody seems to think... there's a new F-15 on the way. It just became rumor that is steamrolling. I know nothing about that, but that would be really funny or cool if they did. I think they should do Jets and Wings. If they were going to do it, do the Strike Eagle, go hard. or go home. And obviously, like everybody want, make it a twin 80 like the MiG. You know, go that size, and yeah, if you're gonna do it, go big or go home. Oh, then we have a really cool video with Frode. I don't see Frode in here or Jan here, but I believe it was them on the RC Turbinator Frode Gulbranson channel. I have to shrink the YouTube name. It's awesome. But go check it out, because I think it's Jan who has the turbine on his Gripen, and someone else had the regular stock EDF, and they sort of raced together. And it's surprising who, in essence, kind of wins. They're both about the same speed. Oh, there he is. RC Turbinator's here. Love seeing this. I'm only playing like the beginning part. Everybody should go check out the full flight and see how it ends. So you want to head over to his channel and check it out. But I love the mixed sounds too. When you watch the video, there are mixed sounds of both aircraft. You hear the turbine and you hear, you know, the EDF at the same time. But it was a brilliant video, as Dad's RC Hangar said. It's that's the content that people love, is those like versus things. But either way, it looks good. Now, from what I saw, Jan commented on that video that, you know, it's like an older turbine that was stuck in the one Gripen. So maybe a newer turbine would, you know, have more speed. But either way, however you do it, it looks good. I mean, but obviously, that's where it's funny. When you hear a real turbine go, anyone who says, like, you always hear those people with, like, their EDFs when they're like, oh, it sounds real. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. You can put as many blades as you want on it. No, it doesn't. But when you hear an actual turbine start up, then you're like, oh, yeah, that's what it really sounds like, or as close as possible. Adventures Midwest. I love this video as well. Popped up. He's doing some Corsair mods. So go check out his channel. He does an amazing detailed job painting, and I'll speed it up. But he says he's going to be adding all sorts of detail to his. So maybe John, if you want some ideas. This guy, he goes through, and I sped this up, but he's up close on it and showing you how it comes together. I mean, just look at the detail on that one piece alone is enough to make me like the video and want to go check it out. He looks like he does a tremendous job on what he's doing, and I'm excited to see where he goes with this on his channel. So that was the community tour. So look at that. It's already 12:47. We had a lot to share this week throughout the community, and it was perfect timing because I wasn't even sure if I was going to do the you know, we had tiers for that whole membership thing at one point, and then we kind of went a different way and decided not to do it. But then I just thought, you know what, we had like 4 tiers and we were going to do, but I don't want to offer something I can't deliver on yet. So let's see how this channel membership thing goes. You know, this tier will always stay at 99 cents, and if we're going to do more, but like I'm thinking behind the scenes content, you know, I want to make sure though, if I'm having somebody pay for it, that we can deliver on it. I'm thinking the next tier though, what I'd like to do if you guys were interested would be, you know, another members only live stream, or I'm thinking something along the lines of, you know, maybe we go live an hour before this show because we're here. We go live for the members for an hour and then get all those questions, you know, in a smaller chat, something like that. But we'll get there. Who knows? So, as you guys saw, I saw somebody called out the sweatshirts. I dig it. This is the premium sweatshirt from our Teespring merch store. That link is in the description of this video. You guys can see the merch on there. Something happened.
You just had to put me in there, huh?
I had to put Alex in there. It was a great shot. It was a great shot. But we added some hats. I keep adding stuff to the merch store because it makes it so much easier. I can just upload a design, send it there, and it's up immediately. Like in a second, I'll show you. We have a new shirt that I just made off of the muse of Ralph Stepper's winning P38. You know, I'm trying to get better at my shirt design, so I wanted to make like a washed shirt. And you'll see it pop up. This is just screen recording of me messing around. We have 3 different hat styles, as you could see here now. But I dig it. It takes about 2 weeks for me to get this because, again, Teespring they'll bulk orders. So if people order a lot of shirts and such, then they send them out. But I might be able to do a polo shirt, Scotty G, but it's what they offer. You could throw any logo on it. Tug Hill RC, welcome to the MRC Community Captain ship. And here it is, the P38 Lightning, new shirt, but I put that wash faded look on it, made it look old, added some like, you know, that's all me, and I thought it looked cool. Put the wash on the old school wash on the Motion on the back, but there's 3 different style shirts now, and you'll see there's like different types of t-shirts available from premium, you know, it depends on the material, but go through and you could check it out. There's got to be like 40 shirts up there now, and I'm going to keep making more, and I'm going to I want to get more of these like old school styles. So that's the Flightline P38 was the first one, but I think I want to do, you know, in perfect world, I want to do every single plane that we got, you know, like in a style like that, in an old school style. I may have to do another Corsair, but Todd had made the Corsair ones that, you know, that we sold for a long time. But Todd's also, because he's our graphic, he's better at graphics than I am. When he gets some time off the website, he said he's going to throw some designs our way, and I'm going to keep updating this. And then that's another thing, you know, I like that I was able to, you know, the Muse, like I always said, now that Teespring's there, I wanted to wrap around our community. So, you know, if little jokes start out and stuff, that, you know, I'll make a shirt about it. You know, all fun stuff. You let me know what you want, especially our members. Let me know if you want a shirt. I love in my free time sitting custom member shirt. I could throw them up there. And then some shirts I'm thinking too, you know, when we have like a new release, I may do, because some of these you could set a time where you can only buy them for a month.
Oh,
limited edition runs, you know, like limited edition runs. But either way, there's a lot of stuff on there now. There's mugs, there's hats, there's whatever they're offering, I'm going to try. With the hats, though, since they're embroidered, they only allow you to choose like basic colors. So like I couldn't do the Motion RC blues, so that's why I went with a white logo.
So we'll see what it looks like.
Oh, okay, cool. You know, they're like, yeah, they only allow like the R3 blues just don't work on that, and they don't offer like a screened press hat, if you will. But I dig it because look, Air Guardian, welcome to the Motion RC community, Captain Ship, sir. Thank you, and. Either way, though, guys, check it out. So the Teespring link will be, you know, that's the best way to get to it. We're trying to find a way that we maybe be able to incorporate this onto our own website. But for now, it's this side, you know, it's side website. Hobby Squawk tee. I didn't even think of that. I want to make, I talked to Alpha, I can make Freewing tees. So I'm going to get the Freewing logo on a shirt, the Flightline logo on a shirt. I can do all that now, and, you know, let me know. So Hobby Squawk tee, though, that can definitely come. I'll probably only make that in orange.
Oh, yeah.
You know, or white with just the logo. But I like the simple. That's why, you know, simple and then go bigger. But this is the premium. There's 2 different versions of the sweatshirt. I don't know what the classic version, the lower price one, will be a different material, but I dig the premium material. It's kind of stretchy, and it's just a good, you know, I'm happy with it. So, and the Motion RC logo on the back, or you grab the, you know, the Motion RC tee. I like that, simple, and it just looks good. I'm excited. I'm happy with Teespring for right now, and it's just an easy way to get some of the, I love being creative like that. Like, you know, sometimes I'll just sit there and go, see, Motion RC logo, using the emojis to their advantage, and the alpha emoji is going to be the best when we go in there. But now I can make another emoji because we got over 2 members, so they're gonna allow me to get. They're gonna allow me to get a 5th emoji.
Every 2 members.
Oh boy! I don't know if it's every 2. I don't know how many they'll let me do, but I think the next one we need like a jet. I may do a. I don't know. Let me know, members. What should be the next emoji out there? I'll put my face on an emoji.
I was about to say, yeah. Let them pick the emoji.
Let them pick the emoji.
What do you guys need?
You know, yeah. What do you need? What emojis you puts a smile on your face? So moving on to, again, next week, while we're talking, before we'll rush through the next week portion, get to the question and answers. Again, next week, Alpha hosts, as you see below. Obviously, you're not going to see him. You're just going to probably see an orb of Hal glowing while he speaks. But what his plan is, the Skyneck Bison, guys, he's going to spend time at the beginning of the show, about 15-20 minutes. And he's gonna have his CAD designs. If you've ever watched when he was doing Twitch streams for a little while. He can bring in his CAD, and he's gonna talk to you guys about the Bison and answer any questions I didn't answer last week. Unfortunately, I did get a chance to get out and fly it this week just because of the weather, and I'm now leaving. So I'll have to get to that in about 2 weeks. We're still a little ways away. We'll have video before before we ever pre-order it. Put it up for pre-order. We'll make sure everybody sees it fly and such before that. But next week, he'll at least be able to answer all your unanswered questions. So he'll be able to do that. And as I said, he'll have Eros on the Guy Ricken. Welcome to the Motion RC community, Cap. It's like somebody throttles me as I'm going. Welcome, sir. And what's it called? A MIG Mafia shirt. Motion Member Mafia. Oh, man.
Get some nice track pants.
I like it. Get some Italian
black our MIG shirts.
Some black Tony Soprano sweatpants. Some Soprano sweatpants. MIG Mafia. That's really funny. But anyway, he'll have Arrows on. So Todd Brada's going to be on there. And you guys could have questions prepared for him. And now they're going to have to hold, because we're doing this. You guys better... somebody better shout out those customer cuties, since I'm not going to be here next week. Don't let my customers, don't let these customers down, by not shouting them out. But what's it called? So he'll be here, and also Alpha's going to have a special guest, and he'll talk more about that on next week's show. So, getting to the RC Turbinator, Frodo Branson. I love this. This is so funny. I almost say don't join during the week. Only join during a live show would probably be even better, because then I could have these moments. Only join when I'm in the middle of something really important, so I have to stop.
Next big Freewing welcome to the channel.
Next time I'm trying to set a throttle cut. Oh, plane goes off. That'd be really funny. Alpha and I will be ghosts in the machine. Yes. So it'll be a lot of voice and not as much video, I guess. But they will tour the community. Alex will be searching around for your stuff during the week, so the show will look very similar to how it is. The show can live without myself. But so questions and answers. Now that you join, anybody have any questions for me that I hopefully can answer? Those questions that I cannot answer, whether you paid 99 cents or not, is when things are going to be here. All I can say is soon. But if you have other types of questions, then, that would be, this is the time to let them out. But I think this is really fun. I can't wait till we start seeing, the next badge in a month. Yeah. Boom, the double badge, and then the trip, the captain. Who's going to be our first? Is anyone going to last the Fleet Admiral? F-86 will be done for next show, John Killen says. I can't wait to see that. What are the boats coming in like the Tug? Again, I don't... All I can say is everything is coming. If it's on the website, it's coming. Some things that we put on the website that have been a while, COVID happened and all that stuff, so I hope it's in there. Tug Hill, how do you calibrate a G-force sensor? I have no idea. Now you're just getting... Now you pay... People are just going to pay 99 cents to trip me up. When is the Freewing F190D9 going to be here? Well, Freewing wouldn't make a Warbird, so it would be a flight line. But we do have a smaller Dora. It's nice, but maybe. Any new huge jets or Warbirds in the pipeline? Dad's RC, of course. There's tons of things in the pipeline. It's just a matter of when Alpha wants to tell me to, send it out here. That would be the best. I have to go, unfortunately, guys. Thanks again, posting my video. Arthur, anytime, my man. Thank you, Mickey Land. I can't wait. I'm more excited, I think, to go to Disney than my kids are. I love that place. I'm so pumped to go. There was a lost container. That is why no new release. I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. I don't think we lost a container, but...
Might have got backed up.
It might have got backed up. Yeah, we had some new containers come in, and who knows? The next release might already be in the warehouse. You never know. You never know. When we're ready to announce, we will announce. That's why these announcement things are tough. But now that we have members, if we get up to 100 members, maybe for our next release that isn't the Bison, because we'll obviously have a big show dedicated to the Bison when the pre-order happens, so we can again talk about it and actually promote it. But here's one that you can answer, Jameson. Well, you know what, Jameson? How about 99 cents? And I'll answer your question. now I could call that. How many? Alex is counting. Alex is counting. That's so sus. For 99 cents, please tell me if Motion RC has looked into making a Saab vegan. Anders, you know what? I don't know that answer, but I'm going to guess yes. I'm sure at some point when they were going to make a canarded plane, I'm sure Alpha and Freewing had the Gripen, probably the Rafale, and the Eurofighter maybe again, and, you know, another one. The Viggen might have had that one. I don't know if the Viggen has canards. I think it does. No, it might not. But either way, when they were doing, you know, a European jet, I should say, they probably had them all out there, the Saabs, and said which one is going to make the most sense. And it might have not won the day, if you will. Again, almost every aircraft, I'm sure, that you could imagine, or at least that are popular enough, has been on the table of Freewing at some point or the other. Scroll up. Yes, of course, the ports are extremely... Nope. Yeah, Victor, ports are backed up. Members pre-order priority. I don't know about that. This is YouTube. This is not, you know, that's a whole nother thing. Is there any giant scale 50cc Warbirds coming this year? Well, the P-47 is going to come. George Watts, welcome to the Motion RC customer community captain right here. Jameson Clark, welcome to the MRC community captain right here. And the answer is 3. Is it 3?
I counted 3. Unless you got something else hidden for me.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think right now it's 3.
They're gonna know you're
right now
it's gonna come see these planes.
Right now it is 3. So they were 3. That answers your question, Jameson. Thank you. Now you can cancel membership. When will Motion scroll up? I'm missing a few of my member questions now. Let's see. You're gonna ever assemble a team for shows and demos, John? It's a good question. Right now you're looking at the team. I would love to do that. I've talked to people about this. I've talked to why am I forgetting his Brandon McCormick about this, and it's something that we definitely want to look into. It's just how you go about doing that is it's different. We've never done anything like it, but at some point I'd love to have people who are going out representing Motion RC indirectly, if you will. That's something I'll David Christie, welcome to Motion RC community captain while I'm in the middle. But yes, it's something I definitely looked into. It's just a matter of getting that ball rolling. But if we did, there'd have to be some sort of application process, and we'd have to figure out a way, because obviously can't fund all those aircraft. You know, I'm lucky I get the aircraft that we get and, you know, to the studio. You know, we're just not there yet, but it might be something we'd work on. It's definitely a cause. Everything marketing-wise like that is on the table, but let's get to... I got to get to the point where events are going on and we're back to some sense of normalcy before I ever worry about that. Moving on up, scroll back up for me again. Where was I on that? I saw some other questions. When are we going to have a B1B Lancer for sale? You know, I don't know. A B1B Lancer would be cool. Swept wing. Yes, the Viggen has canards. The Draken is the doubt. Yeah, because it's the Draken, the Viggen. They have the coolest names.
They do.
They have the coolest names.
It sounds like Mortal Kombat.
Finish him. It's awesome. Fine, lol. Late to the party, better late than never. Thank you so much, David, for joining. Patrinsic Brothers RC, big salute to you. Thanks for joining. New members joining is pretty awesome. This has been fun. This has been fun today.
I don't know if this. I need a new welcome to the squad type graphic.
Alec needs a new member. Yeah, we got to think of something funny. It's got to be a good welcome to the squad up.
Squad up.
I fly free. John flies free. One motion of a B1 Lancer. I had to dig that one out. James, what's up with those tiny little warbirds on the wall behind you? Those are just static models. Those are those little plastic ones you can buy. You know, it's so funny. This one, like, I glued on, doesn't have the, I have to like bend it up. At Alpha, this was on like the back thing. And he's like, "Oh, by the way, you have no dihedral in your wing." Like he noticed it.
You're fired.
Yeah, he noticed it from deep. But I just sprayed them. I sprayed one chrome and one bronze. You know, they're the plastic. I forget what brand they are, but they're like the plastic models that just sort of snap together. I just like those. They're my two favorites. So that's all they are. Hello, let's dedication. I'm in ATL 33 hours next week. Pick me up. I want a tour. I'm not here next week, my man. I'm gone next week. That stinks. I would love for people to come out and fly with us just at our field. That would be awesome. Justin did it. He flew. He's a pilot. He's like, dude, I'll fly out. So I was like, come on out. You know, I can't have everybody, you know, out, but you know, if you want to come. Patrinsic Brothers cooking the ham for tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome. Because again, yeah, Easter Sunday happening. Today's Good Friday. So for everyone who celebrates, you know, have a very happy Easter to all of you. And, you know, enjoy your time. We're leaving Sunday morning to drive. So we're going to do our egg hunt. You know, well, the Easter Bunny's going to do his egg hunt. I believe he'll be here early that morning before we leave. So that's it. Guy Hurst. Okay, for those of us that are late to the show, what is the MRC membership thing? How and where do we join? Guy Hurst, there is a join button now on the video. If you see it where the subscribe button would be, it's 99 cents a month. And it was just our way of, you know, again, assembling the community, but hopefully in live shows so I don't lose you comments, because think about the big shows we have when we have new releases or things like that. The best thing we offer with is we're going to prioritize you guys who are our members to make sure we get your questions answered, as long as they're questions I can answer, you know. But especially on a live show, I know like last week when we were talking about the bison, we missed a few comments, and it was just because so many came in that it's hard to see. But the idea is we're going to go, you know, if you join on YouTube, we'll be able to answer your questions much easier. And I see my mom coming in on Facebook again. Top fan. Thanks, Mama. How you doing? Ready for Disney? You know, Grandma's coming to Disney. She's running the show, actually. And Perry F., welcome to the Motion RC Community Captainship. You are Community Captain, and I thank you so much for joining. Where's Motion RC's headquarters? Rad 1. Alex, main office is Cary, Illinois. That's where the warehouse is. And then we also have our European base of operation is in Brookline, Netherlands. It's like Brooklyn, but Brookline, I believe is how to say. Brooklyn. Yeah, it's like the original Brooklyn, I guess. Yeah, but not spelt like Brooklyn, New York, but that's where they're based in the EU. And then our marketing studio is down here outside of Atlanta, Georgia. So that's where we're at, because the weather was supposed to be nice a lot longer, but this has been a weird year for weather, because I think I'm telling you, Monday was gorgeous, but we had too much work to do to get out and fly. And then Tuesday it was like 75 and thunder like crazy, and then the next morning it's 38 degrees in the morning. I'm like, what is going on? The shifts in weather are just like insane right now. So I hope after a week of Disney that the weather just gets better.
Let's go right to summer.
Yeah. Let's get over this. I'm over this spring already. Whatever they want to call this. Let's get right to summer and call it a day. But all right, guys, that about does it for us. We're about 8 minutes over. As I said, I like to keep the show about an hour. I'm excited. So I'm excited to do the membership. Justin Warden, thank you. Welcome to the Motion RC Community Captainship. And before anybody else does that, I'm going to have to, like, leave and get out of here. Joel Dean, welcome to the Motion RC Community Captainship. Welcome to the show, guys. Keith Pustelek, welcome to the show. TD Maker 85, that's Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker, is here. Giants, baby, they're having a great offseason. Let's talk football. That's TD. I love that. I'm so happy. I got to get you on the show. I promise. We got to get you on the show talking about Hellies, my man. It's funny. I just watched the final drive popped up on my timeline of the Giants Super Bowl in 2007. The helmet catch drive. I had to watch it. If it pops up on my timeline, I'm watching it. You know, my man scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl, and he's joining for 99 cents on Motion's crazy. I love it. This is awesome. So I don't know how many joined today. I'm sure it's
29.
29 thus far. So we have 29 members. Oh, we got the big bucks rolling in, baby. I might be able to buy
one churro at Disney.
I could get one churro at Disney. Yeah, I got like a quarter ticket coming in for that. But this has been awesome, guys. This is going to be so funny. Obviously, the momentum will die on this, I'm sure. But, you know, for today, it's been awesome, guys. Before anybody hits that button again, we are going to get out of here. Thank you so much. I hope I have a good vacation. I believe I will. And I'll take some fun pictures. And, you know, if you guys want to see my little Disney tour, I'll share some of that stuff. But guys, have some fun next week with Alpha and Todd and Alex, of course. And as always, thank you so much for watching. If you can hit the like button on the way out there, Jets and Wings, welcome to the Motion RC Community Captainship number 30. This is awesome. 123 watching and only 52 likes. You tell them, Michael. Sea Mafia. Love that logo, by the way. It looks good. And everybody, again, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. I'm out of here.